This is the lookout point in Tzfat, and we're gonna look out. הנני מצלמת אותך מאמי, זה בסדר. מרון. שלום. יש כמה סטודנטיות מאוד חמודות מן המכללה כאן, וכנראה בהפסקה, נכון בהפסקה? כן. אוקיי. Some really nice students from Tzfat Regional College are here too. Lovely young women. This is also part of the Tzfat Regional College. These are buildings that the Rothschild family built. Can you tell? What gave you your first clue? See all the windows with the 666? Never mind. That's nonsense. Anyway, let's take a look at these gorgeous. Just take a look at these gorgeous red dish. Look at this guy. It actually started waving to me. It's not even breezy. There's a little bit of a breeze. But this one was really waving. I was taking photos of other leaves and it started waving high. So if you're that serious about getting photographed, yeah, say hello to everybody in America. Yes. Just Europe and everywhere. Huh? Yeah. There you go. Say hello. You too? Okay. Saying hello to you. The moon waves at me too. If you say hello to the moon, just say hello to the moon and wave, and watch what happens. Just watch. Okay, now we're in the old city of Tzfat, where I haven't been in quite a while. These are the old alleyways of the original Tzfat. Way the people who arrived here after the Inquisition established it. I live in the newer part of the city. People who live in these areas are mostly from the old families, or they have a lot of money. This is the old city. When you come as a tourist to Tzfat, this is where they take you, not to my neighborhood. Eshel Ben Yamin. This is beautiful soup kitchen that was established for people. I don't want to disturb anybody's privacy. This is a very lovely soup kitchen where people really get beautiful meals with a lot of dignity and a lot of respect. And it's a beautiful project that the Chabad put together. Here my card on the cobblestones. This is the street that leads into what's called Kikar Meginim. Oh, look at these old houses, see? Just the way it's been for hundreds of years. And we're going to have lunch. I'm going to meet my friend. And we're going to do lunch in a new vegan restaurant that opened, and I'll show it to you. Here we are in Kikar HaMeginim. I arrived early, so I can show you what's going on here. This is very typically Israel. Like everything would be lovely except for the inconsiderate people that have to like put their cars where they don't belong. This is it. This is the real Israeli experience, for good and for bad. That's the way it is. I haven't been here in a long time. These places are new. It's been a really, really long time since I've been here. But because they have a new vegan restaurant, this one's vegetarian, but they have a vegan restaurant. And I really want to go there. Beit Ha'ari. The Ari that they're talking about is Yitzchak Luria. This is where he settled. And here we are. That there is the Tree of Life Cafe, as you can see. It's owned by a friend of mine, an old friend of mine. I don't see her today. Let's go take a look. Shalom. Oh wow. Wow. Look at this. Oh my. Oh wow. Hey. Everybody is upgraded, you know, everybody's making a lot more vegan stuff as people became more vegan. They were answering the call. Wow, look at this. Wow, wow. How nice, how lovely. Used to come here a lot. They have wonderful pies and stuff, and we used to get food for Suda Shlishit, you know, for the third meal on Shabbat. Haven't been here in a long, long time. Here's another really beautiful. This is, I walked through the large arch. I just walked through the large arch. And from here, things look like this. I'm glad to see that there's so much more vegan stuff. People are really responding to it. I see there are a lot of tourists around here too. This is just a random image of what the sky looks like in the winter in Tzfat. Sky is magnificent. Each of the 4 holy cities in Israel. Look at that little cloud down there, that baby cloud. Hello there. Look at that all the way down in the valley, like that's sweet. I love the baby ones. Each of the 4 holy cities in Israel are likened to one of the 4 basic elements of creation. Yerushalayim is likened to fire, and Yericho is likened to earth. Tveria is likened to water. That's where the Sea of Galilee is. That is also where Beit Asher punctuated the Torah, and that is the reason why it's one of our holy cities. And Tzfat is likened to, guess which? Right. And guess why? Tzfat and Yerushalayim are very similar geographically. They are the 2 highest points in Israel. And in fact, we were in Yerushalayim a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't there more than a couple of hours when I overheard look at those clouds are rising like that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my God. Wow. This is just for you. I overheard two conversations of people, very like happily saying, we're going to Tzfat for Shabbat. And I got all excited. I mean, when people who live in Yerushalayim consider going to Tzfat for Shabbat a big deal, then you really know that you're on the Jewish map. Tzfat some people consider it Yerushalayim's northernmost neighborhood. It's not. I mean, not really, but there's a very, very direct connection between the two cities. And a lot of people who can't afford to live in Yerushalayim come to Tzfat because real estate is much more reasonable here. So we're kind of number 2 in Israel. But it's a very, very special city. And you can get an idea of why that is just looking at it. Look at those clouds rising up like that. That's just astounding. Wow. So we here in Tzfat are on a level where quite literally the pavement that we walk on is higher than some of the clouds, and that is not just incidental. It's not just the way things are situated. It talks about the level of religious learning that happened here. In other words, there are higher levels of learning Torah. There are higher heavens. Heaven in Hebrew is Shamayim, which is the same value as the word Sfarim, which means both books and frontiers. So there are higher frontiers and books than Tzfat, but not much. I mean, you can see how far down those clouds are, and you understand that Tzfat is definitely one of the higher heavens.